and welcome to Toy Break, episode 225. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm still Ben.
I'm Scott.
Yay! And guess what? We sort of survived Comic-Con. Woo!
Stop it.
Some of us brought home, we brought toys.
Uh-huh.
We brought maybe some, probably not even any comics. We definitely brought some fun paraphernalia.
I got a comic.
We brought SARS.
Oh yeah, SARS.
So some of us got the con SARS.
Comic Con.
The nerd flu.
One comic.
One comic.
They had one comic. George brought it home.
We did bring the nerd flu home. The strongest of the flus.
So bad.
So now that it's about a month after Comic Con, we're finally doing a wrap up.
What are you talking about? We're
Wrap
1
it
week
up.
behind.
There you
Because we
go.
had an amazing guest last week, Toma. Thank you so much again for coming on the show. For being on the show, I mean.
Domo arigato, Mr. Tomo Bato.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. All right. So, in case you're
I
wondering,
apologize for that.
Can we cut that somehow?
in case you're wondering, Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about news and reviews about toys, designer vinyl, action figures, plush, collectibles, interviews, events, how-tos. Don't forget, let's thank our site sponsors.
Let's do it.
As we always do.
Happy Panda Toys,
Black Sheep Button Company,
Button Lab.
Art Attack Toys.
Dragatomi.
Tenacious Toys,
Buzzy Ben Apparel.
That's Fuzzy Balls.
Balls Apparel.
ESC Toy. ESC Toy. More art than toy.
Superpower Collectibles.
DKE Toys,
Mr. Toast.
3 Dr. Retro.
Face Saver.
and Grumpy Bert. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of their... I can't.
What happened?
We appreciate all of their support. Go support them because they support us. We just ended some contests in the last episode. Stay tuned. We will start new contests as soon as this wrap-up is over. But we have so much to bring you and so much to show you. And one thing to mention before we get into our bags of goodies.
What are we mentioning?
We're mentioning that in case people missed last week or forgot, if they need purple or glow-in-the-dark or probably still some flesh OMFG left,
Or not.
they're online at octobertoys.com. Our cart is back up and working. Also, the purple Scissorp Shrimpy by The Chung and the purple Chipster Boom by Scott Tullison. You can get all of that over at octobertoys.com.
And if you don't want to pay shipping, hit up your local designer toy store and ask them to order glow in the dark. They can get those for you.
Question.
Purple is only through us.
Are the Rotofuji OMFG still
I
available?
believe they're sold out.
They're sold out already.
I believe so. yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And so are the color change at 3D Retro.
1.
Amazing.
Lothar J. Gonski.
Oh, yes. So, in case you have not joined us for previous year's wrap-ups, what we're going to do is we're just... Oh, go ahead. Oh, yeah, that. I
We have
forgot.
these for sale as well for helping support the show.
What are they?
This is a set of promo Toy Break trading cards. And I say promo because right now this is just a 6-card promo set.
Ooh.
But you can get them at toybreak.com.
And it's fun because my hair's not purple.
And they smell like fun. Yeah, it is.
No, in that one. On my card. On my me card.
Well, it's kind of purple.
It's pink.
Oh, you're evolving.
Pink.
Evolving?
Is that what happens?
I'm revolving.
Alright, so now we can get into the wrap.
Alright, so we're just going to go through this stuff, and it could take us a month.
So we're
I
gonna
don't know.
We're gonna start with ours, right?
Sure.
You and I. Alright, so
But we got some things that these guys also got, so we're all here. Give me that!
first, go ahead, open that. 'Cause you
I
know
got
what
this
it
bag
is.
for waiting in line. CBS.
Ooh.
Ugh, that CBS line, back and forth, back and
Yeah.
forth. But what did I put in the bag?
What's... Oh.
It's Derpy! Yay! So everybody who
What else is
watches,
in there?
probably some crap from CBS. Free crap. Oh, that's in there too. Yay! Alright, so everybody who's watching the show knows that what I wanted from Hasbro was Derpy, the Comic-Con exclusive pony, which turns out sold out at the show.
Oh, wow.
Usually you can get the ponies online after the show at HasbroToyShop.com, and not Derpy. Derpy is gone.
And Derpy's
What?
going for a lot on eBay, too.
What's
from what I
Derpy
hear.
going for on eBay?
I don't know, but way more than...
But like a lot.
Yeah.
Why do you think this one sold out while others did not?
I'm gonna guess they made less of these.
Oh, okay.
But it's also the story behind it, right?
And it's
Is why-
also, yeah, it's not like some weird pony, it's a pony from the show.
Mm.
Ow! Get out! Hey, Wait, there's no brush in here.
I have a knife.
But it's not a knife that I need. It's... Ponies are hard to open. It's rough. It's rough to be a pony.
No
All right.
brush, huh? Weird.
No brush. So $20 and you don't even get a brush.
Comic-Con exclusive.
Comic-Con exclusive. If you guys want to talk about something else while I pull our hair
2
stuff
Cupcake
out.
12 it came out in.
That is muffin. That is a muffin.
2 Muffin 12.
Because Derpy is associated with the handing out.
So while you were
muffins.
talking about that, or while you're doing
Please.
that, we were right down the road from Funko again, which is at the end of the aisle. So I picked up a couple of the.
What the hell?
You all right?
No, this thing's stupid.
Yeah. Do you want a
Ooh.
knife? No?
Yeah, I do. I don't know
Mars
how to use the
attacks.
knife on
So I got a couple of the Mars Attacks
Nice.
and the Menominat guys.
Phenomena.
I got one of those. I got the Menominat.
The phenomenas are cool.
Don't cut her hair.
I'm
Menominat.
not going to. I'm just going to cut the tape that's holding.
So
this
these
down.
are the same guy, except one's a glow in the dark and one's not.
Glow-in-the-dark metallic.
Yes.
And
And then
metallic phenomena.
Menominat.
Phenomena.
Metallica.
No, let's not do that.
Phenomena.
Da, 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 da.
I also paid $3 for banana at Comic-Con because I was in the mood for banana.
Ooh, where
Exclusive
is it?
banana.
Let's see it.
I consumed it already.
She pooped it out.
There was
It is
some
now
more
poop. It
from
is
Funko.
collectible poop.
Ooh,
That was also from Funko.
Batman.
These are bizarre. They look like Radco ornaments.
Yeah, they're kind of
Ew.
Yeah, with the paint on them.
That's funny.
And then one more from Funko
Whoa, you got that?
Munched.
Yep.
was the Frankenweenie dude. So
Sparky is his name.
I got one of those as well.
yeah, I don't
That
know.
thing's cool.
I guess we'll save it for Ben's. We don't need to open it right now.
Well, actually, I got like a
I'm
whole
gonna want
bunch of
that
those
banana.
because I was planning. They said they would sell out at the con, so I picked up a whole bunch to sell
I was
on
gonna
3D
say
Retro.
it already
loves
it's sold
Derpy?
out and people really are looking for that. So if you have that for sale,
I'll put it up. Do you remember what they cost at?
I don't remember.
I gotta look at my receipt. I think it was
Are you
like
opening this?
it wasn't that
Yeah.
expensive, which is why I bought a whole bunch.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll put up a handful of them on 3D Retro.
they definitely did sell out and people want them.
George, weren't you just complaining about like...
One of my favorite things was a freebie,
Mm.
which was really cool. It was an Adventure Time. This was also a hassle, but it was an Adventure Time map, and it was free if you go to one of these booths, and then you have to do a scavenger hunt and get a stamp from all the booths, and then they gave you a medal, an Adventure Time
Ooh.
medal, which is in this pile somewhere. So, when
So
we
you
get
actually
to
got
that-
a medal?
Yeah.
How'd you pull that off?
Secret.
I had
Don't tell.
someone else do the scavenger hunt for me.
One of your minions.
Look at Derpy.
What's with the eyes?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how.
There's
I don't-
nothing wrong
I
with
don't-
Wait,
his
you don't know
eyes.
the Derpy story?
No, it's a derpy story.
I'll tell you all about it later, but Derpy is a special pony. And
Oh.
then when the fans named her Derpy, and because she was in the background because her eyes were all crazy, they're like, she looks derpy. And then they
Derpy is
called
an
her
online
Derpy.
term for slang for retarded.
I know that.
Okay.
So like, so then in one of the episodes, Rainbow Dash called her Derpy, and all the fans were like, "Wow, they used her name. That's amazing. That's so cool.
I thought you were gonna
Bronies for
tell 'em about
life."
it later.
I'm telling you now. Shut up.
Okay.
And then they were like, "Oh, well, we can't have that." Like people were like, "Oh, you can't have a retarded pony." And then they're like, "Oh," so they took
Special
the episode down and changed it so that her eyes weren't as messed up, and they changed her voice and didn't call her Derpy. So now people are saying like, "Oh, that's not cool. Like you're saying it's not cool to be special." Like now it has like, what are you saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
So it's really cool that they produced
Derpy.
Derpy. And I wish she had a comb so I could comb her hair because it's kind of crummy.
Special
Crummy
ponies
hair.
don't
Are you
need
saying that
combs.
the special pony has
What?
crummy hair?
Look at how crummy this hair is. Look at how long this chunk is.
Are you saying it's because she's special?
Yeah.
All right, here, let's move
But
on
I have
from
enough
the pony.
pony. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Heather.
Now
What is that?
they also had large ones that were backpacks of those AT-ATs.
They did.
For like $30 and. Great, thanks. Is that the noise they made?
That,
Yep.
The noise an AT-AT makes?
That's the stuffed AT-AT noise. Whoa.
So
What?
this was brought over to us from a viewer of the show,
Oh my.
Brian Six was his name, and he started making these at home, and you can check them out. He wanted to give us some to have on the show.
These are pretty rad.
Homemade, yeah, like homemade cool like masks.
Should we open them or should we...
Was he
I don't know,
selling
like-
them at the
I
show?
feel like they
No,
should
he was
stay in
walking
there.
around. I don't know if he was actually. I don't know. But he probably sells them online. What's his website or anything on there?
No website.
Google
an
Brian
email.
6 Beanslinger
Beanslinger6.
at gmail.com if you're interested in your own Brian 6 custom mask.
This
there's
is
not
number
that email.
4 of 4.
It's number 2 of 4, so
Who has the other 2?
I don't know.
How do you look in it?
Great.
Except
What's
the
in here?
header's down. What is in here? That is a good question. Actually, first, before we get to that,
Shrimpy. Oh.
let's get to the thing everybody wants to see real quick. Let's just do this real quick.
Yes, let's see
Because
what
you know what's in my lap?
What?
It's something amazing.
Amazing?
So amazing. It'll make you vibrate. Oh, that feels awesome.
Why did you
So-
buy a vibrator?
You guys know how excited I was about the reanimated monster from Grody Shogun that DKE was selling at the show. So I got to run over there and pick one out of all the special colors and everything. So he did, Luke over at Grody Shogun did all these crazy cool colors, and he put like glitter in the heads on some of them. So
Right.
I got one of,
One
I
of the
think
glitter
one of the
heads.
cooler heads
There you
with a lot
go.
of purple and glitter in it. And love the colors. Black and purple. Gotta say, that's really cool. So, here he goes.
Whoa. Out of
Whoa!
It's a good motor.
He doesn't stand, huh?
He stands perfectly, except the prototype jumped around better with the motor. But
What?
he doesn't. I still like it.
Wow.
Look, he can kind of do that. Oh, watch
I
it.
think because you got one with feet that are small.
I did. So excited, he fell off the table.
Amazing.
So bizarre.
How bizarre.
All
How
right, so
bizarre.
there was also Mimiko also had Adventure Time little drive, so I picked up one of the
You
Fiona
bought
ones.
that.
Except now all my stuff is crushed in these boxes.
Oh.
Valley Dweller.
Yay,
Jeremy
Billy.
brought over this cool little sculpt he made.
Oh,
Thought
nice.
That was kind of neat looking. If you want to take it out, you can. At the Nickelodeon booth, which had an awesome Ninja Turtle display,
Yep.
I picked up one of their. It was a Shadow Leonardo figure. I haven't opened it yet.
I got
looked
one
at
of
it,
those
but,
too. How long were we in line for that thing? Like an hour
About
and
an
a half.
hour and a half, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you bring it to look at? Should I wait?
No, I did not because I figured you had it already. So.
So here's what it looks like in the package. I've heard that there's no. Oh no, there's articulation.
Wow, look at that.
Look at him. He's like, haha.
So we'll open that up and look at it later. But there
Later?
you go. At another time.
I think it's
I
pretty
will.
rad.
You won't. You won't get to see it.
Oh wait, I want to see.
We don't get to talk about it
I
now?
haven't opened mine
And
yet.
do you want to? You're probably not going to open
Ooh.
yours, are you?
Oh, that's so nice.
That's kind of cool.
Look what you missed out on.
Already ready.
Ben.
Yeah.
Should we open this now? Because
Cool.
this is going to require a review.
Sure. We haven't reviewed really anything.
Let's
This
do
is
it.
a full-on review of a custom.
Okay.
It's a custom piece in a rad box.
Who sold it?
This is from an artist back east, Joe.
Joe.
Here is...
Whoa.
There he is. Whoa, don't fall, don't fall.
It's like a.
It sits better when he's on a flat thing, not me holding him. So,
Wow.
this is a custom piece. Now, Joe specifically asked for our critique. He's thinking of making more of these and putting out sort of a little line of these slugs. What
Is
do you
this
think?
like a? It's like it's a cross between like a slug and a tiki. Is that what he was going for?
I think this particular color looks that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also like this looks very tiki.
Oh,
and
because
the
it almost
T-
looks wooden.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if he was going
Tiki
for the tiki
slug.
look. Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean it's done really well. Like I love the.
There's a lot of
The
paint apps
gloss.
in that. There's
Yeah.
a lot of work goes into that
Yeah,
piece.
definitely.
And it's really cool because it's got like the mat on top, and
How
then
well
he
does
gets
it
down to
sit?
the slimy
We'll set it down.
slug base.
It's great.
Cool. Sits good.
Woohoo!
What-
The detail he put into this is awesome.
Yeah.
Is there like a name
Sits
to this
without that, too.
character or a story
Yeah, I
behind
would.
it?
Yeah, I
or-
would want to know the story.
Well,
a
he
little more.
needs to get these online and put up all that information so
does.
that we can share that.
He
It,
does.
I think it does have a better name than slug, and I can't remember what it is. I know it's a slug.
Well, there's
But
no
I do
info
think it
in
has
here,
better.
so we can't tell.
But when I get word that he has these in his shop, we can tell you more about it.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the thing with this piece is it's so detailed and it definitely looks like there's a story to it. It's not just like some cute thing that you really want to know what the story is.
Right.
That's what, when I see it,
Well, 'cause
the
he's
first
got,
thing
like,
I think of is like, what's the story behind this guy?
He's
Right.
got these great pronounced teeth, this exposed brain with like sluggy matter holding it in.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, just a lot of care and time went into the paint. And to me, it looks more like this was a custom piece made for a show.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe he's going to make these and sell them. Like, that's awesome. I would like to see more colors. I think this is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The more I look at it, the more I like it.
The detail in the paint's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work.
What color slugs would we like to see? Green?
Yeah, definitely green. Maybe like a gray and black.
Ooh, gray. Gray slug. I like it. All right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Thank
do
you,
all
Jeff.
kinds of stuff. Like that.
next to us at Comic-Con every year is the Gargamel booth.
Mm-hmm.
And they always bring bags of mini figures because they know I love it. So thank you, Gargamel guys, if you happen to watch this.
Thank you,
Gargamel.
Gargamel.
They sold you all of those?
Yeah, like this bag full of all these bags,
Mhm.
$25.
Wow.
This bag was like $8.
They like to
Like-
show them and then kind of be like, "You really? You want these?" And then they
bag?
kind of laugh at them.
This was like I think $10 maybe for like this
All those big
these
muscle
dudes.
guys,
He
yeah.
gave me this guy for free from another bag because I just wanted the little dude.
Uh-huh.
And he
How
was
cute
like,
is he?
So I
He's
already
like-
spent like all this other money. So I was like,
How much
"Hey."
would you pay for each of those?
I thought like the first time I bought this at their booth, I thought it was gonna be like because he had it marked at like $8. I thought it was $8 a guy, and he was like,
And you
no,
were
the whole
into it?
bag.
Wow.
Yeah. So those
Thanks,
guys.
Gargamel.
And then I got one of those little dudes. He
Yeah, that's
traded me
cool.
with some stuff for that. So.
Nice.
I mean, Japanese
Custom
vinyl,
paint
right?
job. Yeah, Japanese nice clear vinyl.
Yeah.
It's a robot.
There's a lot
Super bright pink.
of super bright. There's a lot of kaiju that I feel very like
Yeah.
nonplussed about. I like the robot kaiju.
Mm-hmm.
Something, right?
Oh,
Robot.
that's cool.
Robot.
Oh,
Robot
I got
kaiju.
this guy too.
What is
Whoa.
that?
Another muscle man,
I
but
didn't
like
see
action
that.
figure muscle man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Does
you got
he-
this from over there?
Yeah, still carded and everything. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
It looks like a mix between an action figure and one of those things you throw in water that's gonna get bigger.
I think it's just a crappy package.
Do you think it's one of those like crappy toys that they sell here if you go like to, downtown? It's like
Dollar Tree.
yeah, exactly.
I wonder
But-
if this is like their personal collection. They're just trying to get rid of stuff.
They just bring like a little baggie each year and they're
It
like,
almost
George,
seems
will,
like
buttoned
that.
George
out,
will
yeah.
buy this.
Yeah, they're always like, here, give it to George.
Yeah.
They're just getting
Um,
rid of their shit.
Jazzwares over at the Toys R Us booth had
Oh, it smells
a
good.
collector's set
It smells vintage.
for Comic-Con of Finn and Fiona from Adventure Time.
Ooh.
So I picked up one of those because it was only $15.
I thought that was going to be bigger. That's what she said.
That's the size of their figures, huh? If
I
anybody
just
needs to
thought
see
it was
this.
bigger.
Mezco got the Earthworm Jim in metallic colors.
Okay.
Nobody's into that? No, just me? Alright, Earthworm Jim.
I like it.
I saw a few people buy that. So, and then I saw a few of the retailers on the other end of the hall selling it
Oh,
for more.
reselling them?
Really?
Yeah.
Already, yeah, like right away.
Ruthless.
So what you're saying is you enjoyed your first year exhibiting at Comic-Con.
It was wonderful.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah. So you may have heard of this little show. It's kind of underground right now. It's called Walking Dead.
Oh, I did hear
You
something.
guys should all jump on board because I think it's going to be big.
Walking Dead.
So they had a big presence at the show. They had a place where you could take pictures, get in the picture with zombies and all these fun things. But that particular exclusive, is this exclusive or is it a debut?
Skybound
That's an exclusive,
exclusive.
I think. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, excuse me. Skybound exclusive.
And this
so
is
it's
comic.
Michonne.
This is comic Walking Dead, not show Walking Dead. Right?
Comic, yes.
Correct.
Yes, yeah. And that's McFarlane right there.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, McFarlane Toys. Look at that,
Yeah,
right on
that
the
goes
side.
with their line because they have the
What
rights
better
for the.
packaging?
So then I also got the Batman and Robin
Yes.
Mad figure,
Genius.
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the start. And actually, this is not an exclusive. It is a Toys R Us exclusive, but not a Comic Con exclusive. So they were just debuting it at Comic Con.
That's
So it
probably
could be
why.
on that weird aisle with all
So
the
you
Bioshock
will, yeah, you will be able to
Yeah.
get this at Toys R Us later on, but it was a Toys R Us exclusive.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Do you guys think it's awesome for $50?
That's my favorite part.
How much is it?
$50.
50?
55
Okay,
zero.
now the
Look at his belly button.
Spy vs. Spy
Come on.
set was $50. And those were huge vinyls.
Yeah.
Right, those were...
But this is tooled action figure. That costs way more to make.
I don't think people realize how much the price of tooling an action figure has gone up.
Yeah,
These are really
Over the
well made
years.
though. I'd spend the $50.
yeah,
I would.
you will.
What
I
is
will,
this? Why do I
yeah.
have a head in a puddle?
Because why not?
Why wouldn't you have a head in a puddle?
What is this, George?
That
Why
was
is it
from,
Dayglow?
is it who's the guy that makes like the little bodies, the dead bodies? Is it Monster Hero? Monster.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Monster
right. Monster
Hero,
Hero.
yeah. He stopped by the booth. I chatted with
Yeah.
him for a minute, and he gave me one of those
Whoa. look
little
at
dudes
that.
he made.
Oh,
Isn't
it's
that
clear
crazy?
on top and then
Yeah.
green on the bottom. Oh,
The
I thought it
casting,
was green all the
It
way
gives
through.
such a bizarre effect, like when you're looking at it. Like it's different. It looks different.
You
Different
can't
angles.
stop looking at it.
It's a really well cast piece. Like it's crazy. I don't know. I was
Head
that,
puddle.
Rad.
I just
That
thought
was
it
a
pretty cool.
freebie given to you?
Puddle
Yeah,
head.
he gave me that. I think
Nice.
I may have given him a set of
Puddle
OMFG
head.
or
Oh,
something.
good
There's
good
no-
trade, good trade, good trade.
I don't think there's any way you guys can see how crazy this looks.
No, it's such a cool piece. It needs to be seen in person.
Yeah. So everybody come over and look at it.
There you go. So this was at the AFX Action Figure Express.
Whoa! You almost killed a slug.
They sell toys. You can check
They
out their
sell
site.
toys.
They'll probably have that up if they have extras.
No, wait a minute.
So
I-
shopafx.com.
I thought you hated mini-mates.
I'm not a huge Mini-Mate
No,
fan.
no.
But
if I recall, you
hated
hated mini-mates.
I'm not a huge Mini-Mate fan.
Hated. The word was hated.
Not a huge Mini-Mate fan.
Hated.
But
Because they're Thundercats.
there seems to be a license that got me.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why it got me.
I know
right
why.
there.
Okay.
Why?
Right there.
Because Snarf has boobs.
Because Snarf
It does look like a poop.
Snarf is not a Mini-Mate, but
Uh-huh.
he's sculpted to look like one. And
Like
that's
he's
funny to me.
Got little blocky.
Oh, the head, the blocky.
And he's got the articulation cut into him, even though there's no articulation.
So they won you over.
With a gimmick.
Mini made it. Mini made
Hey,
it.
look, that's how they got me with the Back to the Future stuff.
I really like the Mumra in this.
If I was gonna jump
Should
into
be.
mini,
Really cool.
if I was gonna jump into mini mates, I think I'd jump into the Universal Monsters. But I can't pull the plug because I just don't need another mini.
I got
thing
into
to
them
collect.
with the Back to the Future, and then they sucked me further in with the Ghostbusters.
Oh, kill it.
Killed the shrimpy.
Can't kill a
Purple
shrimpy.
shrimpy available now on
Just
OctoberToys.com.
wanted, just wanted to show the shrimpy off while here. Comes this
Look
cool
how cute it
packaging.
is.
I picked up the bunny with, of course, because I had to.
Because
Because you had to.
Because I had to. Because
Why'd you have to?
Because it's bunny with, and I love bunny with,
And Alex Pardee.
and Alex Pardee and all of his work.
Did you say you love Alex Pardee?
Wow.
I do love Alex.
Aww.
Who sculpted these things?
Oh, I also did that.
Oh!
But I would pick them up anyway, even if I hadn't made them.
It's true.
I want to pick up.
You got a cool box.
This was from Auntie Donut. You can check out Auntie Donut on Etsy. I think that was right. Auntie Donut on Etsy, right? Etsy.com/shop/Auntie Donut.
Mm-hmm.
And these are, she brought this over as a little gift.
Tell me something.
They're little zombie donuts.
Oh.
Cute.
You know what I've noticed? For every, 2 or 3 things that you bring out, George, there's,
gift.
one that you get for free.
Yeah, the gift is nice. It helps alleviate the pain of buying all this other
Awesome.
stuff.
Yeah, you fulfill
amazing.
that wanting to buy
How
things.
cute are
right.
these?
Yeah.
Are they
and
edible?
she
No.
also brought over this Fralene.
What
Okay, so these are cute.
So
but
you
let's
can
look at
get
this.
her stuff on Etsy if you're into this kind of stuff.
That's
And
a one. That's a one-off,
Yeah,
right?
it's a one of a kind.
Wow.
Like, it's
Check
not
this
gold.
out.
That's crazy.
It's like a freaking rad styled Wolfman.
Yeah.
Go ahead, touch it.
And I believe she said she's going to be at Monsterpalooza this year.
I believe she's vending at Son of Monsterpalooza, which is taking place, I want to say Halloween weekend or the weekend before Halloween.
Yeah, it's in October in Burbank.
Burbank.
So you can also check out Auntie Donut at DeviantArt. So auntiedonut.deviantart.com.
Break it.
You know what's really
I like
funny
this.
is me having a booth right next to you.
Yeah.
Like some of the stuff I hadn't seen till
He
now.
hides it right away. People
I
bring
think
it
he
and
does.
he's
I
like,
think
That's what he does for the show too.
He just like stuffs it in his pants.
which
and,
is
like,
probably a good idea because
Well, this is really fragile, I would imagine. I don't know, but I
It's-
wanted
Can
to
you
put
guys
that
see
away
this?
before it broke.
no,
Well-
it's
You
just
guys
weird.
see
Like
this?
even this guy and where
you know what
I was
happens
right
because
there.
if he doesn't hide it, people are gonna bring their stuff into the booth, and then when they take their stuff, they take your stuff, or it's like somehow
It gets mixed
something
up
gets
and- yeah.
missing.
Look at his like rad giant arms.
The pose is amazing on that
Yeah.
thing. It's really cool.
You definitely need to check out her stuff. Really cool work.
Yeah.
And just a super nice person.
Look at his little one toe sticking out of the shoe. That's fun. This thing's really cool.
Very cool.
And those donuts were rad too. I know I took them out of here real quick, but
Just
all
like
right,
everything
so,
else.
Of course, we went down to the
I like
Four
that
Horsemen.
it's 90 degrees and we're drinking tea because we have consars.
Okay,
Delightful.
so the Four Horsemen share a booth with AFX, which is where we got these mini mates.
Right.
So while I was down there picking up Four Horsemen stuff, I also picked up besides
got
the
this.
mini mates, I also got the He-Man
I got one of those
The
too.
letter opener.
letter opener.
Now, did you see the card holder?
I did. I didn't pick
Yeah.
that up.
It's not available yet.
Oh, okay.
It's such a tease. It's like a card holder. That's the Grayskull Castle.
That was really cool.
And then you put the sword on top, and it's awesome.
Yee!
Nice.
We should have gotten 2 of these.
That's
Wow.
right. Feel that too.
Oh,
So
nice.
the thing that kind of
Oh
was
my
like
goodness.
weird about it was that you could see all kinds of different color swords at their booth.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, they're just letter openers that are swords. But this is the He-Man version.
Right.
So it's like they didn't.
Those are possibly coming out later in
That's
different
what I was
colors.
gonna
What was
Wait a
this
minute.
going for?
I think it was $20.
Too high
Ben
up.
has the power.
Too high up.
All right. No.
Ben,
There you go.
stop messing around. This is serious.
What do you think this is? A show about toys?
Yeah.
All right. So
It's gonna
this
work
is
for you?
this was the new set of figures that the Horsemen had down there,
Mhm.
and that's the 4 Horsemen. You can go to storehorsemen.biz for their stuff.
Storehorseman.com or
.com?
fourhorseman.biz.
.biz.
But
Okay.
store-
So it was it's a 3-figure
Go to the show
line
notes.
because there's
Mhm.
one giant figure. So here's
Whoa.
the first 2.
I love this guy with 2 heads.
Whoa.
No, but you haven't seen
Isn't that
anything
cool?
yet. This dude needs to come in a box. He's so big.
Let's see it.
What?
Dude, he's got a space helmet under there, but
That's
look at this.
OMFG Blue.
Whoa.
That's Roto Fuji Blue.
It might be. It might be close to that.
Look at that.
Are you gonna open that?
Holy.
Yeah, of
Or
course I
later.
am. I mean, do you want to open it now? There's a lot of little pieces.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry. Let's just see the guy. Can we just see the guy at least?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a Cyclops. I almost called him a Triclops. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Luke. You got your name stuck in my
Does that helmet go on his head?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many pieces.
Wow.
Oh, there's different hands.
Yeah, just throw the hand in
He's
there.
got open hands,
Here's the leg.
closed
Here's the leg.
hands.
So not only does the helmet go on, and it's got a clear helmet, but that head also comes apart in pieces too.
And as you know, these are
They're all buildable with Glyos.
Glyos compatible.
Part of the Glyos system.
Look at how pretty
look
that
at
is.
this,
It's like
like-
ice.
Yeah.
This part of it comes off. So he's got
Whoa.
like two. He's got like double helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Delmet.
Helmet. So then that goes on over top.
You know what? They're just... As much as people love the 4 Horsemen, I still think they are not beloved enough. Like, I still think they need more recognition.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Awesome
That
job,
is
guys.
crazy.
So yeah, this stuff is amazing.
What were the price points on these? And these
Yeah.
these were Comic-Con exclusives, right?
Yeah, but I think that they have some left, and they'll put them up on their site if they do. And this was
Storehorseman.com.
this is the alpha phase, which means it's just the first release before they put out the actual like release,
the painted,
painted
ones.
release.
Yeah.
You know, there's something about him that's just like a classic alien.
Yeah, and it's
That guy's
50
rad.
bucks.
I love this one, the two-headed.
I know, right?
It's 50 bucks for the set.
Wow.
For all three.
Really?
Yeah, for
Wow.
for the full set.
Or you could get Alfred E. Newman.
And they were also selling their older stuff.
Mhm.
They had the 4 Horsemen
know.
colors, and then they also had the Mel Burnkrant colors. So they had tons of their stuff there. If you had missed any of it, and you could still pick it up on their store if you missed any of them there too.
Wow.
And they were all signed and everything by all 4 Horsemen.
Storehorseman.com.
So yeah, make sure you go and check out this stuff. If you're not buying this Outer Spaceman stuff, like you gotta be, because
Get on this
these
stuff.
guys are just amazing, and they're also cool to paint yourself if you want to do it.
Just the clear.
Yeah,
Leaving it
clear's just
clear is
amazing
awesome.
alone.
They had
I do want this
I like
big
this
guy.
color
Yeah.
a lot. Like the blue is great, but this color's awesome.
They
too.
showed some of the
Yeah.
prototypes for the
Green
next
yellow.
line too, and they're amazing. And there's a girl, a space girl who looks hot. It's a good looking
Wow.
figure.
This is the color of Mountain Dew.
The articulation is crazy.
Yeah,
All right, you have more stuff, I'm sure.
we do. There's more bags. We were next to
Capcom.
Capcom again, and they were doing a big Street Fighter
How do
slash
people buy that stuff
Hello
still?
Kitty.
How are you still buying
So
Street Fighter stuff?
Well, I guess Street Fighter is licensing out because Capcom was doing it, and then across from our booth was Tokidoki,
Oh, that's
and Tokidoki has a Street Fighter license now too.
Everyone has had a Street Fighter license. It's like a whore of licenses. Like
Ah.
Soda made figures, NECA made figures. Did NECA do Street Fighter? Like everyone has made Street
Maybe.
Fighter
So
figures.
was it Soda?
Soda made Street
Yeah.
Fighter.
It's crazy.
What's that all about, Joe?
Yeah, I see
Here's a
boobs.
cool little
Was that a Keystone
art book.
thing?
Keystone, yeah.
Queystone?
Quest 1.
Vintage
But
and
it's
modern
Keystone.
pinup.
I
It's
like
a pinup
it.
book
Mm.
Oh, I like her.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
with some awesome art.
Hello, ladies.
Even just out on the street, you can get the local San Diego newspaper,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all Comic-Con. This was Night and Day. It's called, I guess, their local paper.
Yeah.
And it's all Comic-Con news. It's stuff that's happening at the Comic-Con. It's stuff that's happening outside of Comic-Con during the nights.
What you may
Wow.
not realize is that it's not just the convention center. Comic-Con takes over all of
Everything.
downtown San Diego.
All of
the whole gas lamp.
Everything. Yeah.
It's just Comic-Con. So
So
the
they-
city knows that.
And on the first day, they handed these out. They were everywhere. You can just pick these
That's
up and
cool.
find out what's going on around town.
That's very cool.
This was a
Oh
cool
no, I
piece.
got one of those.
All right,
was
I
gonna
won't
talk
show
about-
it then. We'll just
Later.
We'll do that.
You want
You'll see
to
that
talk
in a
about
bit.
that, even though it was in the video already?
I
Well,
like
it's
your
only
reaction.
because I don't have that much.
Okay,
It's okay.
We'll show that in a bit.
Mm.
She's my favorite, I think.
This is one of the first things I picked up while we were there was
Bones.
the Bones figure from Mike Egan, and this was released by DKE.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so cool looking. I
It's
had
a
to
really
get one
nice
of those.
figure.
Yeah.
You can see more about that a couple episodes ago on DKE. DKE pre-Comic-Con show.
I picked up the Luke Chu.
Which sold out.
Emo
did it?
Bear!
Yeah,
Nice. I was the very first one to buy one.
it's sold out by like Saturday, I think, or something like that.
Nice.
Special Black Emo Bear Murder World. Squid Kids Inc.
Murder World.
There's another Gargamel
More
guy.
Gargamel. I like this guy. I like what they did with the eyes.
This was so crazy.
What are these things?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't they look like industrial parts
Yeah, they
from
look
like ball bearings
They
or
look
something?
like
I don't know.
Yeah.
they look like source parts from something. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they just found them and
Like they went to a electronic supply store and they're like, oh, there's a bin of these. Let's grab them.
Yeah.
They look like eyes.
yeah.
Which I love that they incorporated that into their little piece. I also like that he's just like a little like, he looks like a baby. Like,
Look at me,
I'm a monster.
eyes, they hurt.
So here's something that doesn't get talked about a lot at Comic-Con because most people just review the things. But like when you
yeah.
register, when you get your badge and everything, they give you a giant bag from Warner Brothers, and the inside the bag is the Comic-Con pamphlet, their Comic-Con booklet. One of them is the events guide that just has all of the like things that are going on inside Comic-Con and where to go. There's a map, that whole thing.
And
Wow.
frankly, can I just make a point that I think that you can put it down.
Okay.
I think that there's so many programs going on now, both inside and outside, that are all sanctioned by Comic-Con. I think it's pulling people away from the events. Because
Right.
where people used to be like, oh, well, there's 3 things I want to go to. Well, now there's 6, and each one has less people. So I think it's actually
Right.
hurting itself in a way.
It could be.
Just a comment.
And then they also give you the International Comic-Con souvenir book. So each year there's like a theme, and they have different artists do art, and it's throughout the book is a bunch of art by different artists, comic book artists for whatever the theme was. I guess this one was Avengers. I'm guessing from the cover.
This is with your ticket. You don't pay extra
Yeah,
for
like this is a free art book basically with all this great art from different artists. And some of them are like Eisner Award-winning artists. Some of them are just like regular people that put in art. It's cool, and that's a free. It's like a free art book from Comic-Con.
I have a
Awesome.
confession.
Free for
I didn't even look at
$275.
that this year.
You didn't,
I didn't even. I
Yet.
did not even flip through it.
Well,
That's
it
what
hasn't
I'm
been
saying,
very
like-
long since Comic-Con.
and
Right,
people
that's
don't
true.
really even
Still
talk
time.
about it. And so
Yeah.
most people just throw like there'll be a pile of them on the
Yeah.
ground, like
Yeah.
thrown away.
Because it's one of
It's
those
because
things.
it's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
You get it for free, and it's one of the
Free
first
doesn't mean
things that you
bad.
get.
No, it doesn't.
But I mean, if you look at it, there's some real amazing art inside of it.
Real amazing. Not fake amazing.
Not
Or
fake
regular
amazing.
amazing.
Not
This
regular.
we've already reviewed, so I'm not going to open it. But it's the Luke Chu.
I heard that thing was
Target wall.
terrible.
Tarble.
Did you get it signed? Is there a graffiti elephant on it?
It's not signed. We're gonna have Luke over to get it to do it. 'Cause
Luke,
it's- I don't
we
even
need
think
you.
it's signed.
Hey, send out the emo bear. Send out the Luke signal.
How many of these things did you buy?
Another
Jordan?
muscle man. This one I bought single. This
That
was
one's
$5
really cool.
just for that one.
Why?
Because
Because look at
The
it.
This-
dude is a bike.
here's the thing. In the American release, there was a guy that had the bike chest. It's that guy, but in human form.
Okay.
And this is in. They've never released in America the bike form of the dude. That's only a Japanese figure.
How did you?
But this is a
hear
re-
that?
This is a
it's
muscle man
Japanese-
muscle.
It's
Don't you
not.
go
It's a
online?
Japanese muscle man.
What is that?
Oh, there's this thing called the internet, Scott. That thing's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool,
it
right?
is
So
really cool.
that was like this whole bag was $8. That guy
Well,
was
this was
five
$5
by
alone.
himself.
He's
So
probably
they
'cause
know
he's
that
pretty
it's
sought
valuable.
after.
They knew
valuable.
that there was like he was a little more rare.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know how I'm gonna open this big box, or if I should open it now or
Oh,
wait.
we can view it later. We
What
still have
did
more
you
episodes.
All right.
I want to see those turtles.
Let's do that on a later thing, but
Okay,
we'll
okay.
have one last guy.
You don't want to talk about this.
One last
Oh,
guy. to
yeah.
review.
We've already.
No, you.
Yo,
This is,
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
baby.
it's like
Look
one
at that.
color and who?
Very
it only needs
first-
to be one color.
Very first color release
You know what's bizarre
That's what she
is
said.
it looks so. The color of it looks different in this lighting.
in
It looks
every
teal,
light.
right?
It looks different.
Yeah, it looks like a darker.
So this is Deadbeat, the very first release.
Who made
Stay
that?
tuned for more colors.
The early blue edition.
This is a Scott
the
Tolson
early
figure
blue.
right here, and he just wants to hug.
Yeah, he just wants a hug.
He just
but
wants a hug.
all Ben wants to do is hate. And he
Why
just
I don't
wants
hate.
to
Do you know
love.
why Ben hates? Because he didn't get one. Because they're sold out.
Oh!
Bam!
Booyah! You missed it. That's what happens when you have a booth and you can't leave it to go get cool
Can't go
stuff.
get everything you want.
So that. Oh no, there's one. I guess I should.
I just thought somebody would say.
Here's another
for
freebie
me.
that I got. Another from
What
Rusted
the-
Halo.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
And
Who
then
gave
of
you that?
course Rusted Halo made that. And
Kid
then of
Solo.
course.
Well, tell them what it is. Kid Solo. It's the Kid Robot head on a Han Solo figure.
So it's Kid Solo.
The funny thing was, I was talking to him about it. He's like, I had the head and I had a headless Han Solo. He's like, so I just put the head, like I popped the head on, and he goes, and it fit perfectly on the figure.
There you go.
He's like, so then I just molded it. I was like, well, why don't you just keep him in, like, he had a bunch of extra heads and a bunch of extra headless Han Solos. Why don't you just package that
Yeah,
as
just
a
do that.
figure, like, but he, like
why
instead
mold
he
it?
molded it and like cast it and painted it. Like, why go through all that extra work? It's already painted.
Some
Right.
people, I don't know.
Worried about I don't know getting. Can you get into trouble for doing
As
that?
much as doing that, like. All right, so
Yeah.
the last thing we have for us was the He-Man
Don't kill the He-Man.
Vicron figure, and it comes with 3 outfits for one He-Man,
Which means we had to get 3
which means we bought 3.
What?
of them.
So I can display them.
Oh
Seriously.
in all their
no!
outfits.
No,
got
you
th-
didn't.
You got. What are you gonna do with all the extra pieces?
I don't know. Sell them on eBay.
Thanks, Aileen, for getting all 3 for me.
So Aileen picked up all 3, and they
Thanks,
were giving
Aileen.
away a free comic book.
Thanks, Aileen. You're welcome.
Thanks, Aileen.
Thanks, Aileen.
Thanks, Aileen, for picking that up for George.
Thanks,
So
Aileen, for
there's
picking it
that.
up for George.
But dude, Tank Head,
There's
he's
that.
awesome. It's
Have you guys
Jesse
seen that?
And these are
DeStaccio.
based on original concepts, right?
Yeah, it was some
that they
original
have.
prototype He-Man stuff that never got made. That's
Head.
basically Boba Fett.
Yeah.
He has the Boba Fett backpack and a Boba Fett helmet
It's like
on.
Wow.
wow. With like 80s
Yeah.
shoulder,
You're right.
shoulders, 80 shoulders.
That's hilarious.
So,
Okay.
Shall we
Nice.
take a little break because it's getting really hot? in
It
here.
is
Yes.
so hot.
Vicron. Let's
Whoa.
clean up. Let's clean up this mess. We'll take a little break. We'll come
Okay.
back and we'll do the next guy's wrap up.
All right.
Alright.
Well, okay. So this is. We should tell people some things that are going on before
Let's
we
do
leave.
that.
Okay.
Because we're going to be here,
Mm-hmm.
but there's things going on outside of here that you may want to know about. Such as the Nozalots show at Screaming Sky Gallery in Portland, Oregon, opening August 11th. I'm betting you might be able to find more information at nozalots.com or not. We can ask.
Right, and Nozalots.com has just launched. From filming this, it's been 3 days ago. So we're excited to have the secret.
When we're filming it.
Oh, okay. So it's launched, and the site is live. You can go there now, and we're excited about the Nozalots show. We've got a great cast of artists lined up, including these 2 right here.
I have
So-
positively accepted your invitation.
Yes, so it's official now.
And also through the Nozalots page, through their website, if you click on the shop, you can link to the Screaming Sky Gallery
Yes.
website, which will have more information on the show as well.
Exactly.
And if you go to the goodies section, there's links to toy breaks with Nozalots on them, which is awesome.
Exactly.
That was very thoughtful. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
So go check it out.
Yes, yes. Also, other things that people can check out.
Power Morphicon. It's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers convention at the Pasadena Convention Center in Pasadena, California. If you know where DesignerCon is, then you know where the Power Morphicon is.
Stop spreading con SARS. It's toy break SARS now.
August 17th through the 19th. Go to officialpowermorphicon.com for more information.
And it's a really fun show. Even if you're just kind of like Mighty
Power
Morphin
Rangers.
Power Rangers, there's other stuff at the show too.
Yeah,
There's
and
like
they,
some kaiju stuff, and
but they also have like a lot, all the like as many as they can get. Power Rangers come to do signings,
which is crazy.
Bulk and Skull are there doing
And a bunch of other,
signings.
and this only happens every 2 years.
You don't know what that is?
I don't. That's
Really?
That's after my time.
You've
Power
heard
Rangers.
of Power Rangers though, right?
I've heard
You're
of it.
aware that they exist.
Yeah, but I don't know who Bulk and Skull are.
Have you
Bulk
heard
is
of?
the fat guy that gets pies in his face.
I have no idea.
Behind your face.
That's
Skull's
after
the
my.
skinny guy that wants to be Spike from
I-
Buffy.
Yeah, I
No?
no idea.
Have you heard of Star Wars?
Nope, never heard of it.
Star Wars Celebration. It's a Star Wars convention. It's the Star Wars convention.
Orange
happening
County, that's right around the corner.
at
Yeah.
the Orange County Convention Center in
Anaheim, California.
Orlando, Florida.
Oh.
August.
Too far.
It was a trick. It was a trap. August 23rd through 26th. StarWarsCelebration.com. Let us know how it is, because we'll be here.
Mm, meh.
And that's it for the first episode of Comic-Con 2012 wrap-up.
If there's something that you saw on the show that you're like, hey, I want to know more about that, because we kind of went through it real fast.
Mhm.
We didn't even do a blind box on this one.
That's okay. We got more.
We'll do it next
There's
time. Okay. So if there's anything on this that you just saw us go through and you want to know more about it, come to the forum under this show. What is it? 224.
5.
225.
Mm-hmm.
So episode 225, Comic-Con wrap-up, you'll see, you can ask questions about it. I'll be on there if you want to know anything more about it, where to get it, that kind of thing. Is it cool? Because we didn't do a lot of
Ask
reviews.
if it's cool. Yeah, ask us if it's cool.
Is it worth it? That kind of stuff.
Is
This,
that cool?
$20? Worth
Is that
it.
was
Totally.
it cool?
Cool.
Almost everything here is worth it, which is why we bought
Well,
it.
yeah, that's why we bought it.
Or it was given to you as a gift.
Right.
And the gifts are cool, so...
That's true.
So everything's cool. That's not true. Not everything.
Now, did you get any gifts that weren't cool?
Those
Those won't show up, actually.
No, I didn't. Well, no, if
No,
you gave
if
us
you
something
gave
in a
it-
tier
we
and I
have it.
didn't see
It's
it at the
been
bottom of
here.
the bag, it doesn't mean it's not cool. It just means that we haven't...
Busted.
Or it's gonna be on the next.
Busted.
Oh.
See, George didn't think this was cool.
This was not
so-
a gift, but I bought this and it was kind of expensive.
That's
but
weird.
It's my
What is
first-
that?
It's my first Max Toy Company toy. Actually, second. He gave me one
I
one
like
time.
it.
Just lots of boobs.
It's really cool.
It's the Lady Darkness figure,
Uh-huh.
I like it.
and it was rad. I had to get it.
Where was this at?
Rotofuji.
Oh, drat.
Drat.
There are
Did they
plenty of
sell out?
things. Oh, who gave
Wait,
me
we gotta
this?
show
Look at this. You're
Look at
still.
this. Glass. Glass toy.
It's a glass
What?
toy.
Toy God made it.
Wow.
Whoa.
He's gonna be making them for his site, so we'll keep you posted when more info comes on that.
And I'm
at
sure
that.
he'll be around at DesignerCon.
When he gets it ready, he's gonna come on Toy
Isn't that
Break and
crazy?
talk about it.
Yeah.
So much stuff.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up for episode 1. We will see you next week with more San Diego Comic-Con crap.
Mm-hmm.
But no more. No more.
And there's so much
Stop
more in
it.
these bags,
Oh, but if you didn't show it, it's crap.
though. It's not crap.
It's not crap.
Oh, I'm sorry.